Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji and today we're going to be playing Anno 1800. Currently we're on episode 39 in our Giga-City playthrough. And hey, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in yet again. And as you can see, we are doing damage to the great old Lady Margaret Hunt. She's on our case consistently, so of course we need to do some damage control. Luckily, we have a few ships of our own. Of course, as soon as you select attack, she does sort of wander off. But we do have 5 ships available. And she is trying to buy out our island, so we're going to be very careful here.
Ship under attack.
Very, very careful. Go. Oh, we've killed her mosquito. Mosquito 4. A weird bit of cargo to have on you, a bit of clay, a bit of potatoes.
The fire left ruins behind.
Alright, let's get everyone nice and healed up. We'll need to start our next phase, which of course will be providing goodies to this island. For that to happen, we will need plantations as a start, which are on our other island. And let's go back to the new world. So we need to, of course, cross the roads over here.
Ship under attack.
And we'll go out this side. Alright, so be a bit of farmland over there. And of course we'll need some free coastline over here. Alright. Doesn't look the prettiest, but it does the job. Alright, we're gonna need some fish oil. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, should be enough. And that should fit nice and snugly. Alright, once all our ships are nice and healed up. For instance, you're good. You're good. You're about good. Need to heal. And our Towering Crest, which is our flagship, will be brought on board for one of our trade routes, which will be doing plantations and wood and rum. So Towering Crest. Where are you, good sir? Top banana. That would be ironic. Here you go.
New orders.
We did pick up a peppermint plant, which does, of course, increase our attractiveness. And the good old Terra will be providing escorts. Alright, so 3 ship little lines. It's not bad. A bit of defense over here. So, of course, we're going to be buying out some of Lady Margaret Hunt's islands. I think that could be a way to survive this onslaught. So for that to happen, we're going to have to buy out her main island. Or any supporting island. I guess we could always take over the Stitchness. Gives us a bit of goodies here, but nothing outlandish. So we will buy some shares from her, 100,000 apiece.
Silver will not save you.
But I do get a bit of island income from that, 169 to be precise. Did cost me 10 influence. Alright. So let's see what our money has bought us.
They don't need us.
Okay, so now we're going to be producing
Fleet awaiting
Cotton.
orders.
cotton for our esteemed artisans. As you can see, they are starting to get some fur coats. And I guess canned food is our only little drawback at the moment. Alright, everything is doing wonderful over here. I think the bread is now stabilized a bit. Weapons is very good. We like to see that. Rum is on the way up. And I guess these will start to flow in
Under attack.
more and more. Resorting to clippers now. Not clippers. Gunboats. Oof, that is not good. Passive defense.
Spoil the fireworks. Time the rigging.
This guy is not doing so well.
Aye.
The closest ship is over here. Guess that's the only real problem we have, is that we cannot defend our ships.
Attention to the admiral.
Well, what were you doing?
We shall prevail together.
Alrighty, back to business.
We loves you, readers.
You do? That's good to hear. Seems like we're full up though. A lot of optimization is needed. Let's see. So cannons are up. Weapons are up. Beer, we're selling off a little bit. Rum's up. Fur coats. I think we might need some more fur coat factories, considering we have over 5,000 artisans. Let's take a look, see. Alrighty, fur coat dealer. What do they look like? They look like little factories.
Always harder with some.
That's the goulash.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
I don't think I can see them. It's weird. Is there on another part? Or was that them there? There they are. Okay. Technically, we do have some oil springs. I mean, we can build these out. After all, why not? Alright, well, there they are. We have some oil being produced. We have a train network already underway. I think this will do well for us over there. There's one over here. Of course, we need
Every care.
island storage, steam shipyard, small boat harbor. Alright. So we should start to see trains running, if I'm not mistaken.
Ship under attack.
Oh, they came in loud and fast.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Came to the wrong neighborhood, sir.
Ship under attack.
Well, you're coming for round 2, good sir. You shall perish.
Broadside.
Alright, we can speed time up. Okay, not too shabby. We control this region once again.
Enemy target established.
Alright. Well, we need to, of course, buy our shares back. We're not going to let the Lady Margaret Hunt get a hold of our goods. Alright, let's try to save some cash. We obviously are running out. I'm going to pause our weapons factories. Take a look and see what is missing. Seems like all goods are at a premium. Running very well. Goulash, though, is not doing terribly well. So what would Goulash require? Why are you moving so slow? Well, I think it's about time we ran some electricity into this area. Of course, brick roads do extend. I guess the range of our electricity. As you can see, it just reaches over here. Which means it'll reach all over here too. I hope. Okay, well, as soon as the train decides to pop around, which won't be much, granted, but as soon as it does. Upgrade. Upgrade gives us storage. What else does it give us? Oh, we can do something with it. Change train skin. Ooh, Imperial train. We'll go with that option. If it does decide to grace us with its presence. Let's just see if we're maybe have a disconnected road somewhere. No, there it is. Our Imperial train. I'd love to see it. There's a tiny train though. Okay, well, production should be increasing now, tenfold. Which means more and more for a dealer. Oops. We'll build another one of these, and that should suffice.
You can boss me around all you like.
Of course, it's going to increase can production and fur coats. Okay, taking a look at our ships that are constantly being harassed. Guess we'll leave them there for now. Alright, back to the south, which we now control quite nicely.
Stations.
Let's take a look, see. Alrighty. We were doing something over here. Yes. We're building out our production for...
Ship was destroyed.
Ah, crap. The Southern Cross was on...
Time the rigging.
It wasn't on... It was on active defense. And that was my mistake. Well, it's good to realize your mistakes. Alrighty, we're going to put a couple of these.
Ship under attack.
over here, like so. Now that should suffice. We're gonna add you 1, 2, 3, 3. And we'll do a few there, a few here, a few here. Okay, there we go.
We've taken up one.
Ship
Crap.
destroyed.
We're losing ships.
Attention for the Admiral. New orders.
Alright, let's go over here. Looks like we're gonna have to just keep adding more of these. I do eventually want to build this steam shipyard, and then we'll be able to have faster boats.
A ship was destroyed.
Alright, we're gonna have to hold back for a little bit.
Fleet awaiting orders.
I'm wondering if I remove these guys from here, I will most likely have some issues. But the region is safe.
You reached a new milestone.
It's a nice, safe region.
Ship under attack.
Just say the word.
Alrighty. Well, I think we can get back to business now.
A new commission. Aye.
Okay, so what we need is to build this power plant and the steam shipyard. From there, we should be able to... Do we have power? We do have power here. I guess we could start making some steam motors.
Soon be back to speed.
But of course, no electricity. Wonder why it is taking so long. Maybe having 2 train networks would be better than. Although there's multiple trains running. I mean, these guys are doing well.
Direct current now.
Guess we'll have to wait and see how it all plans out. Okay, well, let's focus on the Widow Magma area for now. I think what we can do is just keep on expanding here. And we'll adjust accordingly when needed.
We've had to fight to keep ourselves afloat.
So we are losing a bit of cash due to a negative balance. But we are producing a lot of goods. I think it's time we go actually to Cape Trelawney.
Your harbor is under attack.
Never mind.
Ship under
Who
attack.
is attacking us?
More than ready.
Nope. Massive defense.
Did you think God might intervene? New orders?
Competitors Island withstood an attack.
Flagship ready for orders.
Ship under attack.
Oh, we gotta do some damage control here. The little terrier is doing wonders.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright, we'll push play on you. Push play on you. There you go, terrier. You have done yourself a service, good sir. Would be quite interesting if there was a ranking system for your ships.
Attention.
Sort of how like Company of Heroes has a rank system for units.
Ship under attack.
You know, then experience. Battlers would always have the advantage.
Ship under attack.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Seems like we're in a pickle here.
Not sunk yet.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Let the sail.
We have found the Jub Lotus again. This, of course, is a very expensive artifact.
On our way.
Alrighty, so we'll be selling this off. Getting some cash. Buy back our seat. Well, no one is going to own us but us.
Stations.
Alrighty, and we're going to go back and heal up our boats, and we'll make the trek to sell some
Ship
goodies.
under attack.
Attention for the admiral.
Who is in our waters? No one good. Alright, so we're currently struggling a little bit. I wonder why. 5,000. Okay. Porpoise is in the negative. Cherubim negative. Crown falls positive. Comes out. Cedar Zeus. Jaro. Maybe at Jaro we can increase our population. This, of course, will help us offset some costs. We all know the costs are a killer, so we'll do that. Some more. Why not?
If we reach the top, here's a revolutionary new idea.
Well, let's take a photo. Obviously, want a boxing ring. I don't know where a boxing ring is. It doesn't really show you what you need to take a picture of, but we'll let that go.
Of course you could do it.
Oh, we got a book. Income per house. Oof. Not great. Anywho, let's continue to build some more housing. And try to take advantage of any space we have. For good cause, of course. We need to maximize our population and offset some of these expenses. And I guess, where else could we go? This island is quite full. Let's just see. Any and all spaces. Any and all spaces. Well, there's another 4 for us. Problem is, cannot connect the roads over here. Oops. I'll go D, then H. And then U. Okay, I'm pretty sure that will increase our Jornaleros our income. Jaro. I guess the only way to really get more money is to make people happy. When you're happy, you do very well. So that means we'll need to, of course, build you guys out. And maybe add one more of you. Although I think you should be fine there. But the ponchos, we need more poncho
There must
darmers.
be input for output.
Yes, we know the input-output game very well. Okay, we'll switch you around like so. Put 2 more of you. And then we'll upgrade one of you. Alrighty. That is most of it. Okay, that should correct a lot of our
Ship of the line reporting.
misfortunes. Alright, so we're going to gather some goodies to sell. Cigars is not a bad idea. We'll, of course, we'll fill everyone up.
Steer us forth.
Try to take advantage of the good times. We have them. Because very shortly we're going to be experiencing the bad times.
Set sail.
Okay, you're all healed up. You're about to be healed up.
Aye.
Seems like we have lost a little terror. It's unfortunate.
New orders.
It's a good lad.
Do this for me. See?
Now we have a puzzle quest. One Miguel. Mr. Miguel. I feel like if I follow the road, I will find you somewhere. Maybe at a church, a market. One of these, perhaps. One of no, not over there. So another way to look is to hover over it. Okay, so you're over here somewhere in a street. Delete that building while we're here. Upgrade you guys. I wonder where you are, good sir. Miguel, you are here somewhere. Says you're here. Or here. This is a bit annoying. So of course we're looking for the hand icon that does appear sometimes. Find and collect Miguel. Miguel, where are you? These puzzle quests take us away from active duties. Don't know why. We're looking for you. Maybe you're at the docks. Who knows? Maybe you're here. It says you're here somewhere. Although I do not see you. So a hand.
It was a shock.
Well,
You kept your word.
I got some butterflies. He gave me butterflies.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Okay, guys, we're gonna send our 3 ships off on a active quest
Moving
to deliver some goods. Okay, all islands, negative 3,500. Which means we have some expenses here that are not needed. As you can see, the breweries are taking up quite a bit on Cape Trelawney, Crown Falls. And then fisheries, fur dealers, grain farmers, malt houses. Jeez, the motor assembly, just one of those. 118 potato farms. Might need to reduce that number a little bit. Slaughterhouses, 33. 90 sheep farms, 7 sewing factories. Okay, I think we go... where shall we go? I think our breweries need to be reduced a little bit. Seems like we're overproducing on beer. So these are malt houses. We will take these offline. Take those offline. Brew houses. 1, 2. We will destroy all of these. I think we could probably cut out another 2. If I could find them.
What brings you in,
So,
Master?
yeah, gin, that's fine. How's our gin looking like? Let's take a look. Gin, Crown Falls, infrastructures, production buildings. Gin, Okay, we have some who are obviously not doing very well.
I'll put my feet up.
Was you? Okay, we're making a little dent. Nothing grand. She's switching to frigates now. It's interesting. Of course, it does take quite a lot of influence to build out these destroyers. We're doing well. Okay, we're going to fast forward a touch. Obviously, buy back our islands, which we have. And as soon as we have enough cash, we're going to buy another seat here. If we can weaken her, that's what we shall do.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Alrighty.
Some of us have to live by the sword.
Of course, we're going to deny that payment.
This is the only way.
Words can't express how grateful we are.
As you can see, we have
Attack.
all mines.
Aye.
Alrighty. We're going to go back over here. Ooh, attractiveness has increased. And of course, war is declared on us.
Soon they'll have nothing left.
They can try. Alright, so we have accumulated quite a bit of cash. So we, of course, are going to buy out Lady Margaret here.
Meddlesome little.
Yes, I am meddlesome. Don't know where the music's coming from. You seem to be lacking in churches, so I'll build one over here. Alrighty, so we can, of course, do some upgrading. We'll do some around the central part over here. Of course, all of these now require coffee, bobbins, and sewing machines. So, of course, when reaching a new level, you gain access to new things. So we can start producing
Your
cigars.
harbor is under attack.
But every second we have to deal with some unpleasantry.
New orders?
A fire broke out.
I wonder if we go past this route.
Ship under attack.
Yes, we're definitely going to have an issue here. Let's leave it.
Stations. Attention for the Admiral.
Ah, the Tiny Terror has not been destroyed. Fantastic.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Okay, so we're going to have some trouble here over here, I believe. Best thing to do, of course, will be
Your harbor is
to delete these, but it'd be a good spot for them.
They'll lay down arms the moment you make a fair peace offer.
Aye.
Ship under attack.
Well, we'll have to be doing some damage here.
Your harbor is under attack. Your harbor is under attack.
Come on.
All will be consumed
What were we
by the
doing?
tide.
Let's go over here. Grab the little gun. Oh, I need weapons. There's no refund costs. I'm an idiot. Although, I can grab some from here. Alright, little man. Tiny Terror.
Under attack.
Need you to do me a service. Need you to take some weapons. Back over here. Okay, we also have unlocked some new buildings. Chocolate, zoo, etc. So, things are going well. Seems like I am enjoying the beer festival as much as Lady Margaret Hunt is, which is fantastic.
Your harbor is under attack.
Ay, 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 lots of problems to solve.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Alright, we're going to set up another blockade over here. Go back to Cape Solani. Grab another ship.
Attention for the Admiral.
Brillante and Endeavour.
Your harbor is under attack.
Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, you're good.
Ship under
You're
attack.
good. I think we need to add one here. Brillante. Delete you. Accept you. Of course, you need an escort, so we shall get one. Ooh, survive. Survive.
Aye.
We shall escort the Tiny Terror. Pick up some goods while we're at it.
Attention for the Admiral. On our way.
We do have access to felt now. I mean, these are pretty low-end items. I'll take the plantains.
Fieldsman.
Tip it back up. Yeah, trash.
We shall prevail.
Alrighty.
together.
Not too shabby. Things are going well.
More than ready.
Alright. It seems like there's some goods in the water here, so let's go pick that up.
Steer us forth.
We are pirates after all.
Ship under attack.
On our way.
Okay. We are going to speed time up a little bit.
There is no fighting it.
What was that?
A ship was destroyed.
Run! Run!
Set sail.
You guys can do it. Come on.
We are somewhat lame.
Alright, well, we've just survived there. Good old 4 ships there.
Under attack.
Let the sails fill.
Okay. Just managed to survive that one. I'll have to come back and take a look. Ooh, some gold. It's not worth too much, but...
Your harbor is under attack.
Steelsman.
Yeah, we have lost this section. That's fine. It's no biggie. Alright, so we've got about a minute 40 left. I think we're going to buy 1 more seat. And then I think we'll end, obviously, the episode there.
Is under attack.
Although we might not be able to because we need X amount of influence. We need 14 more.
Under attack.
Yes, we know. We'll have to get this back at another later stage. Yes, we know the ruins are there. Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today.
Fire is out of control.
It's a good episode. We've made some progress. Of course, doing some piracy does help. And of course, lots going on. Multiple islands. Multiple economies. But hey, would you look at that? More content and happy artisans. I think we're just missing a bit of rum, which should be on its way. I mean, if we look at the world map, see rum, 5 rum there. So as soon as we build out, okay, wait, before I trail off, yeah, when we build out steamship yard, what is the track occupied? Wait to build a parallel track. That is the problem, isn't it? Okay, guys, I think I'll just do that off camera. But anyway, yeah, we'll build this out, get some proper steamship yards, aka cargo ships, and these will provide us with better traveling routes, faster routes, all that. But hey, hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for joining in yet again. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.